Hi guys, wow, oh wow, how time has changed. So the last time you guys would have seen me in this kitchen, I would have been with Belly, but now I have bottles, I have binkies, I have feeding formula, I have all these things, and I have a little person now that is with us. So my kitchen has become overrun with sterilizer, water dispenser, everything and anything that has to do with baby. But it is one of the most gratifying feelings I have ever had in my entire life. But needless to say, these machines, right? They come with a lot, and you have to know how to use them, what to do, and it takes some time to learn it. So you just go up on YouTube and type in the name, and then you see what happens. But I have some bottles that I have to sterilize now, and so you have to dismantle the bottles. So you have the top part where we put the binkies in there. Yeah, I call it binky or passy, right? Yes, and my baby uses them. God bless whoever invent them because they have saved many lives. So you set up that. And I'm all about ease, right? Anything to make your life easier and just less work and less hassle, right? And that's a part of modern mommyhood. It's fine to boil them in the pot if that's what you do, because I boil them in pot sometimes. But when you're on the move and on the go, a sterilizer just makes it that much easier. And we just put it, you click the button, go there, yes or no. Yeah, good, start. My sweetie pie, you want some coconut water?
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna start charging you, by the way.
I'm charging you, wow.
It something them just take over everywhere, sir.
No.
I just want to know in a real life.
Are you a picnic?
No. You see, mommy, you see, these are the things. The daddies like to just push it on you.
No,
yeah.
that's not quite true.
Pardon?
That's
no, you're
not quite
amazing,
true.
daddy. Ice with the coconut water or no ice?
A little bit of ice, man.
Okay.
You know? Thanks.
So, being a modern mommy, you're taking care of baby, you're taking care of husband, coconut water.
You're flexible, man.
Absolutely.
Well, you have
and
that.
you are so worth it.
Well, that I like to hear. I'm glad.
You see your face?
I'm glad to them I tape them something here, you know?
Oh my God, let me get you a napkin, sweetie. Oh my days. Me say, you walk and pick up, guys, listen to me. Me say, you buy your babies sometimes the most expensive, most elaborate toys. And when it all comes down to it, them just want a buckle with some stone. Shake, 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 shake. I'm me for tell you. Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
Hey,
Here
what's
you go,
up?
baby.
What's up? Thank you.
You're welcome. You see, squishy?
So you're not having any?
Not right now. I'm serving you today.
But I'm sinking at a couch.
Yeah, because it is on it all the time. Wow. Good? May I have some? Let me taste it.
But you're gonna get your own glass.
So you don't want to share?
Yeah, but you know, sharing is caring.
That is
but...
it. Come.
Well, I mean, I tell you.
You look at me, I have a baby, I'm supposed to get everything. I'm supposed to beg. Yeah. Ladies, don't be afraid to ask. We build toes, we build ears, eyes, nose, pancreases, yeah.
I remember we started, you know? We started. You have to remember that. Without our, pardon the pun, seminal input. It was,
That bad.
it would not.
Yeah. Baby, how this turn off? All right here?
You press on the side.
Oh, okay, that's hot. Okay, yeah. Oh, what is it? Oh, you see this? The shaker. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah. So, a year later, how does it feel?
It feels great.
Yeah.
I mean, it felt good throughout, because it is a fabulous little girl.
Yeah.
Little person, as you call her.
Yeah. Big little girl.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels good, and she has added a wonderful new dimension to life, you know?
Well, let me welcome you to season 2, or welcome us and welcome everyone watching to season 2
Thank you.
of Modern Mommy Diaries. And just in case you are watching for the very first time, this is my husband, the great, the boss, the icon, the legend, Ian Wilkinson, King's Counsel, and father to our wonderful baby, and my wonderful, loving, supportive, charming, handsome, erudite husband.
Don't stop. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. We need to do the show here more often.
Probably you do. Yeah, we have to pay for come on
No,
show.
I'm like a cameo. No, we think of the other way around.
We
You know?
pay you?
Me and you have a little discussion first, because we try to settle it amicably. You know what I'm saying?
Very well.
Yeah.
Mediation?
If it come to that.
If it come to that.
Yeah.
Season 1 was really the brainchild of my husband. At the time I was pregnant, I had no intention to come on camera. I was just like trying to survive. And he said to me, baby, I think that what we're going through and what we're experiencing is worth talking about. And I want to say thank you for giving me that nudge, because based on how I was feeling, I never gonna do nothing.
The experience was so revolutionary and transformative. And I just thought that many women, whether inside of Jamaica, outside of Jamaica, all over the world, could learn and benefit from what you're going through.
Absolutely.
You know?
The outpouring, baby, of support,
Excellent.
of love, of prayers, of, oh, Miss Kitty, I never knew that. Wow, Miss Kitty, I learned so much. Wow, Miss Kitty, I love you and your husband. Wow, Miss Kitty, I love the family vibe. Wow, Miss Kitty, boy, you give us some insight. So women who are on the fence, whether or not they want to have children, women who have children, they found the information and the show so meaningful and so important.
Excellent.
And they've been asking for Modern Mommy Diaries Season 2. Okay. And so, ta-da! Here we are.
Almost there. See, just a short while. Almost there.
We pick up where we left off. As you can see, toys everywhere. We've had a makeover courtesy of AA. Her stuffies, her toys, they're everywhere. And by the way, I don't know if you guys can pick up this. This is my first mommy scar. Yeah, my knee rubbed off because I tripped and fell. Yeah.
So it wasn't fast, yeah, fast.
No, never that fast, right? Yeah. I'm a neat freak. I like things orderly, and I worried about how I was going to cope and wrap my mind about the disarray, if you will, you know?
Like the coconut water with the ice you give me now, you want the ice them line up a certain way. Even if them are gonna melt and shift a little bit, you know, even if they melt, you want them come back a certain way.
I'm not that bad.
Okay.
I'm not that bad.
So
I'm bad, but not that bad.
Okay.
But you know what? I have learned to adjust, and it is fine. It is funny how when you have a child, just the whole construct of your brain, it changes to accommodate the things that would ordinarily piss you off or make you afraid, or things that you hated, right? You actually welcome it because now you see the toys. It means your baby is growing. They're having fun. You actually love the noise. Them something, you know, you trip over them. And it actually feels really good.
Unfortunately, some children are not so well, and for that we express regret. But you know, it's always better. I said children are active, even hyperactive, making noise, and are healthy. And you know, rather than the, you know, them poly, and you have to be worried. You pick me hyperactive like you. You know?
Me?
Yeah.
You. You can't pantody them certain time, yo.
What do you mean you can't?
You.
Me.
Baby. Guys. Mr. Wilkinson, very focused, very diligent. But let me tell you, always on the go. Yeah. And chip no fall far from block. Yeah. Our daughter is always on the go. From AA open her eye them. It's like an 18-plate battery she have and like 3 Duracell battery. Always up and down. But I love it. I appreciate it. Because if it was any other way, I don't know, I'd be scared.
It's okay, sweetie pie. Mommy's here and daddy's here, okay? I love you.
I'm a Gladys type mommy.
Gladys night without the pips.
Which is fine. Yeah. I'm a frightened Friday mommy.
10 times over.
Which is fine. I'm a set and fall mother.
But I mean, I tell you.
Which is fine. It's my one egg. And I am very protective of my one egg.
One egg?
Yeah, one egg.
I don't call her no one egg. Because each time I go eat one egg now, you're going to make me talk, you know?
Such a pain right there. Feel like a semi-contraction. Let's rewind, right, back to D-Day, delivery day.
Wow. D-Day, I've never really recognized you, D-Day.
You know, something I laugh as God live it. Listen, I didn't even recognize myself.
Oh, you were fantastic.
Thank you, sweetie. But it was a lot. We had to have an emergency C-section, right? Yeah. Because there were some issues, right? Doctors weren't telling us because I guess they didn't want me to worry.
I was working And everything just went out of my head because, I mean, you were crying. And I said, Lord, no, what is wrong? Because the first thing I thought was something wrong with the baby, you know? Because we had spoken recently and you were fine. And I just dropped everything and I said, listen, I had to be where you were.
And you got there like expeditiously.
Yeah, it was miraculous how I reached you that quickly, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want the baby to be born without me being there. It's as simple as that.
I was concerned, but I noticed that even though they said they had to take the baby now, it was not, you know? So I said, all right then, okay. If I saw, I just saw. Those are the nurses you're hearing in the background. Heartbeat is good, everything is good. So we're just waiting on my doctor to get here. But my family is here. And husband en route because she's early. Yeah.
Truth be told, it was close to delivery day anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was too early or it was a few days before you were supposed to deliver.
So when they brought me into the theater,
Pam, pam, pam.
oh my God, the anesthesiologist, me say, when the man joked me in my back, he says, are you feeling it? I say, yes, I feel it now. I feel it. Because at this point, you just want it to be over, you know? And then I was put to lie down. They did what they're doing. And I was very happy that you were there with me.
What's going through your mind right now? Your mind is blank now. Yeah, don't worry, soon it'll be filled with glorious memories. Just continue to hang in there. I was happy I came in time before they actually, you know, started the whole process. You see me in my scrubs?
Yes, you're in your scrubs, and I really...
Put on a little thing.
Yeah. I've never said this anywhere before. The doctor put on some music.
Yes.
And when AA was being born, Mr. Vegas's song, I Am Blessed, was playing. So Mr. Vegas, big up yourself.
Yeah.
You were unknowingly a part of our daughter's birth.
True.
I am blessed. Because, you know, as a mom, you know, you're there worrying because you're wondering if everything was going to be okay, what was happening, why they had to take her today. Oh, my God, you just are waiting. And, guys, me, I tell you, me, I hold it like a G, you know. But then to my mind, I'm like, how is it taking so long? Because I so far down the baby there. Come and said it feel like I dig deep door. I'm like, oh, my God.
I'm listening to the musical mellifluous was sounds of the man himself, Mr. Beresford Hammond, who's going to rock away with us. Come on, Tigger, sing a verse for me.
I cannot.
You cannot.
So you were there and you were holding my hand, rubbing my head, reassuring me. And I was just there hoping and praying, you know, God, I just hope the baby is fine. Then I heard the vagitus, you say it's called?
The vagitus. V-A-G-I-T-U-S, yeah?
Oh,
some call
that?
it vagitus, some say vagitus. Well, that's the official name for the first cry of a baby. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First bawl out where the baby make.
So when I heard her cry, guys, for the first time, listen, my heart just totally melted. Like I can hear. I can hear.
Hold on there, people. Hold on there. Well, listen, that's what I was waiting to hear. I got emotional. I just felt, you know, the main feeling I had was just joy. And probably right behind that was relief. I'm here to pick the ball out and the voice strong. I say, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Kadeen picked me this.
Why say you're
Kadeen, mighty Kai picked me this, man. You know? Say, why?
But then it was so funny. After the why, I knocked out. So after that, baby, what happened?
So the medical personnel, they took her and, you know, she was covered with all that fancy stuff from inside the womb, and they were cleaning her off. And they invited me to cut the umbilical cord.
So you cut the umbilical cord?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were in the theater still at that time?
Yeah, man. I did a ride through like night drew. Yeah, she's a real little cutie pie.
I love you.
You did it, sweetie Kai, you did it. An amazing thing happened, because I held her, she stopped crying. And you had basically just like regained consciousness. And you were holding her, and it was a great sight to see.
That some people might think that like a C-section is not like a real birth or a natural. It's very natural because you naturally get cut, you naturally, get stitches, you naturally bleed, you naturally, right? And the next thing I know, I woke up in the recovery room. So I just, am I wake up?
Yeah, they wheeled you out and they carried it to a different place. We followed as quickly as possible. Kept one eye on the baby to make sure them not carry the baby anyway. But they're not supposed to carry the baby.
Yeah, because he got strict orders, guys. I said, look at me. If I cannot help myself, if I'm unable to speak, wherever she goes, you go. Do not let her out of your sight. Right. By this time now, the pain has set in. Jesus, Father God.
I remember Lady Marge was around too,
Yes, my mommy was there,
Man, she was beside herself.
Yeah.
And Lady Marge bust some serious prayer there,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
man.
thank you, mommy.
She get her minister's license, we never know about it. You know?
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like a mom. I'm like a mother in real life, Because when the baby in your belly, it real, but when you actually see the hands, you see the feet, you see the face, you see the toes, you see the little ears. It's like, oh my God, she's so tiny. The doctors, the nurses, they were so awesome. Mwah. Thank you guys so very much for your professionalism.
I mean, I think you tell me thanks enough yet, You know. All she do, she does boso, and me make ears, and me make foot, and me make toe. And me started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear your daughter a while ago? You hear she said, yeah.
On the monitor, yeah. She agree with me. It's a Bond, man, that original Bond. I'm hold on, she stopped crying the night there, yeah, man. And we have a special telepathic thing, She doesn't understand it, but I can talk to the baby. When the baby talks, yeah, the thing she just making these in this cipher, So they don't understand what's going on, but yeah, I understand.
Upon leaving the hospital, I must tell you that I'm very happy with the fine style.
Right.
How you.
Tell the people how you get. Tell them.
So guys,
you owe me.
I do.
Owe me.
So I go home day now, I'm thinking to myself, Lord, I can't carry one of them nurse here, because who gonna help me change the pampers? Because by this time, I'd never changed pampers really. I never deal with poopy really. Lord Jesus. No, the frustration start as to, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? Am I gonna be great at this? I remember we had to leave at like 4. Mr. Baby, I'm gonna see, will ride come to come get us, what's going on? He's like, just relax, honey, everything is fine. So I'm like, no, but we need to go now. You see when they wheel me outside, is a Benz limousine truck was out there. And listen, baby had it all figured out. And please, we organize all of that.
Inside, when you go inside, you don't want to come out.
Listen.
You have the whole fancy place, you can lie down.
Yeah.
Bar, TV, everything. No, it was nice.
It was nice.
But you deserve that and more,
Thank you, my love.
Because I know you had been through a rough time. And we were just happy that you came through it healthy, successfully, and that the baby was in good nick. Let me take off the shade. You look really, really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really nice. So you see, all of me that tell you, and I'm not an I told you so guy, but see, everything was going to work out. True. Just trust and believe. And you're a fighter, That's why I love Casey so. You have the indefatigable spirit. You're a fighter, and it shines through. And you pass it on to your little girl, you can see it in her already.
Well, thank you.
I'm very happy for you, for us, and I'm glad that you made it.
And I'm very happy for you as well. Yeah. And thank you for thinking of me and our daughter enough to do something so special, You pulled out all the stops. And I really, that day, I just cried and cried because, oftentimes, you give birth, you're not feeling so pretty, you're not feeling so sexy, you're not feeling so well, you just feel a little way in yourself, happy. So it's a gamut of emotions that you're going through. And, when Mr. Benz, I'm like, what? Huh? Me? Us? So it was really, really great, and I'm very appreciative.
Relax for mommy. All right, good job. All right, my sweetie pie. Okay, look at the water. Look at the water. Mr. Ducky, but the ducky says quack, quack, quack. The ducky goes quack, quack, quack.
Let me ask you, how did you feel in those early days, changing nappies and doing stuff and all of that?
I was stressed. I was scared. I was happy. I was tired.
Those
Yeah.
early days, weeks, months were tough.
Yeah. Nobody told me that babies woke up every 2 hours or less. And I felt like a security guard who did not go home for days. And the sleep deprivation,
Tell me about it.
it was very real. And, you know, I was just so happy that you were there to help.
I still have to argue the people in case and I look droopy and drowsy.
Yeah. So I appreciate your sacrifice as well. And, you know, you held it down for our family. You changed the diaper with me. You know, you were there to even comfort me because also, especially when the baby would be crying and I didn't know what was wrong, I'm crying too, you know. I had postpartum blues. I had postpartum anxiety.
I know.
This was a new world for me.
But again, I used to say the baby bias towards me. What used to calm her down was when I took her up and would walk with her. I remember we used to make up a lot of songs. 1 for the mommy, 2 for the daddy, 3 for the granny, 4 and you're happy. 1 for, you know, we made up a number of songs off the cuff and they seemed to soothe her. They calmed her. And she enjoyed being lifted and just walked. You know, and that calmed her down a bit. But yeah, man.
Yeah, when you would walk her, and that also helped me too, because sometimes, you know, after the C-section, you know, you have to, oh God, Lord Jesus. God, you see, I know, Father God, you see, I know, Father God.
See, I know all things.
All things.
That trying girl, I'ma go through it.
I'ma go through it. No, I'ma go through it for
I'ma go through it for true.
I'ma go through it for true.
Yeah. Anything me get, me deserve
We're
it.
supposed to get it,
Supposed
sir.
to.
You not ask?
I'ma make foot, I'ma make hand.
And pancreas and liver.
And who started it?
You.
Yeah. Bullseye. You know?
As a sharpshooter. Yeah. After all of that, you know, my mom was there. She played a very integral role. My uncle was there. His fiance was there. Big up to Althea, you know. It was really a family affair. And and that, for me, the love, the reassurance, so that gave me an opportunity to rest. But then again, you know, as a new mommy, you want to be there. The baby crying, you know, and you pump breast. And it's like, oh my God, it's so much, guys.
I enjoyed helping with the pumping.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Yeah, man, I'm sure you did. Right?
Talking about the baby.
Yeah. Right, ladies, let me tell you. A lot of times men don't understand what we're going through. And the truth is sometimes we're so tired, we're so down, we may be depressed, we may be unable to articulate what is it that we're feeling so that our men or partners can really help us.
And you speak about the mommy brain and all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's real, you know, how the childbirth will affect our mother.
Yeah.
And what she remembers
Yes.
and so on. But I think say you kind of abuse it still. I think you use it sometimes to your advantage, you know. You take advantage of it with me, you know. Yeah. You want to confess to the people then?
I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to confess.
Yeah.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I don't remember. What was your most favorite part?
That's a good question because it's a combination of them. I enjoyed making the feeding. Yeah, I enjoyed
Kind of like to shake the back.
Yeah, I enjoy making the feeding. I enjoy making the feeding.
Mr. Baby, you think haram?
And you know, when we're young growing up, you know, we used to like taste the milk
formula,
powder
yeah.
and so on. Well, we used to get milk powder. You know, not a fancy formula like you know, your mother used to feed you formula because you grew up to sheeta, you know, you stush. But when me taste, I put my finger and taste and I say, boy, this not taste so good at all, you know. I was like, but I enjoy making the feed. There's something really good about nurturing when you're feeding something as if you're helping to preserve life.
Yeah.
You can't give life because you're not the creator, but you're helping to preserve life. And so I enjoy that part of it. And I like changing her. Because I hadn't changed Pampers in a long time.
And you were good at it. Actually, you showed me how to do it.
Yeah. Repeat that again with the people I'm here. Now, let's repeat that again. Repeat a reporter, as you used to say. Who show you if you do it? Hello? What is it? Hello? You know?
You showed me. You showed me.
Thank you.
Yeah, between you and mommy, you guided me.
Yeah.
Yes, to tuck it and roll it and.
Yeah.
You know, because when the poopy start
line
coming.
it up, you know, line up the taps, you know, and you're going to stick them on the adhesive part and so them line
because
up.
guys,
and
one of the
thing,
things, you know, when you have a baby, you have to have dexterity. Because when them start crying, you have to move fast. So I like say you can just do that, take your own little sweet time. Because you see, when the baby them start ball out, wah! them ball bully you. Them cry bully you, like you have to move at a certain speed.
She has this contemplative way for a little baby. You could see the cogs and the wheels turning in her eyes, you know, that she's thinking and
Stick
you
up
see
in
her
right there,
looking
just say
and-
eyes.
yeah.
The people want to know why you're always wearing glasses. Them say, him ever in a glasses, something
No.
in him eye.
I fast them fast.
Yeah.
But seriously, listen, I like eyeglasses. From when I was a little boy, I used to like glasses. I couldn't really afford them. I mean, and this is a Tom Ford, courtesy of you. I want him like with the wife, you know, she spend money, you know, on her husband.
Thank you for...
Yeah.
Say that again, please.
Yeah,
Say that again, please.
But
The good thing, the hey, the good thing.
I saw it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys, Alana is here. Auntie Alana is here with AA's cake. Oh my God, fabulous cake by Alana. Look at my baby's half birthday cake. So from the christening, 3 months, then to 5 months, then 8 months, then she started walking at
She started
8 and
taking her
a half
steps
months.
at 8 started, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
she started
yeah,
at 8
early,
months, but
yeah.
then 8 and a half walking.
Yeah.
And our first Christmas
Right.
with her, that was amazing.
9 months.
Yeah, we
she
all
was
did
9
matching
months.
pajamas.
Yeah.
Right, and then first New Year with her. Yeah. Many firsts. And then her birthday.
Right.
1 year.
Right.
How does it feel?
Somebody I know would say absolutely amazing. It's been spectacular. You know, the Latin people used to say tempus fugit, time flies, and time has flown. And she has grown beautifully. And I just can't wait to see her evolution. In fact, she has these spurts. So even from, say, 3 months, in a fortnight, that 3-month period will seem like 6 months because in 2 weeks, she's doing a lot of things that she never did just 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
You know, she's more assertive. She's more, and she has got so strong.
Yes.
She has a grip, like a vice grip. It's hard to get things away from her.
How important would you say it is for, you know, husbands, partners, boyfriends to be in the lives of, you know, their children and to be there to support their partners during and after pregnancy?
Well, even before pregnant. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you picked it. You picked it.
Hi, sweetie. Mommy soon come.
Even before pregnancy, even without any pregnancy, I think partners should be supportive of each other. You know, be there for the person. Like if I go to buy a pair of shoes, I automatically think, you know, can I get a pair for you? That kind of thing. Our experience, and even before this, it's such a big difference when a child has both parents around.
Yeah.
And I said to people, and I say it a lot to men, because quite often men are absent from the homes for various reasons. You know, not all the time, but a lot of the times. Too many, if you ask me. And I think what is important is that you show the support and so on, because I said to people, your children are you. Your children, you made those little beings, you know.
Yeah.
They are you. So I can't understand why people abuse. I mean, when you abuse a child, you're abusing yourself.
Yeah.
When you grumble and you gripe about supporting a child, spending school fees, the school fees where you pay, you pay them for yourself. That is how I see it. You know, so some people grumble, and I can understand because of the economic pressures, and you know, the man or the woman might not be earning and things enough as they would like and things tight. But at the end of the day, you are spending on yourself.
Amen.
Your child is you, you're looking after yourself. That is how I see it. So don't grumble about the cost of the clothes, the cost of the food, the cost of this. There are different levels. Some people will spend a 1,000 at school. Some people might spend a 5 or a 10, depending on your affordability.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, whatever you spend, every mickle make a muckle, whether you're going to spend the widow's mite, you're spending on yourself.
Yeah.
That is how you should treat children. So when you have the two parents around, it's the best of it's the best circumstance, you know?
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you for all that you have done and continue to do daily.
And thank you. You're welcome. And you do your part too. Because you have your own little change with health, you know? Although you still not show me our bank book, but that's all right.
Certain things have to keep us up to your chest.
But you spend a little change, and that's important. Yeah. But no, you're welcome. And it's a duty I have. I get joy from doing it, so it's not a chore. You know, it's fortunately I'm in a position to do what I am supposed to do. I know some people are not as fortunate or lucky, but yeah, I'm glad I'm able to do what I can do,
And we love exactly what you do, and we're very appreciative of you. We're very thankful for you, grateful, and I absolutely love and adore you. So thank you so very much.
Sorry,
and you know,
I didn't hear that again.
You know, say your glasses and make your ears now work.
Wait, I have to get that from
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Let me hear.
Yeah.
What you say? What did you just say?
I want to grab your ears.
Yeah, you see.
So my thing is, though, you spend what you have, baby, as you said, right? Because your presence is the present.
Right.
And even though you may not have the financial wherewithal, be there still because your children deserve it.
And you can contribute in different ways. It's not just about
the money.
The money and the man doing this or doing that, you know. Because like now, maybe we could have just stay home, you know, and you bring in all of the, you know. Me one of them man there where, you know, I am so confident in myself that me don't really fret and worry if my wife will make more money than me, you know. So feel free to...
How much time you want to born over 3 times?
Elevate your status and so we can travel, you know.
Well, guess what? Talk to my lawyer. Yeah. We're going to a new phase.
One travel and go watch, one go art galleries and one go travel and play chess tournament in some exotic places, Azerbaijan and...
You want to call Beyonce for you?
Would you? That sounds like a plan. Whoa!
I can call Riri.
Riri Nera.
She is the woman of the moment, the birthday princess. So everybody make some noise and welcome Atara Amora!
You've definitely made this journey worth it, so thank you. Yeah, but also, baby, to be sexy too. And to be, you know, enticing ladies. We don't want husband look.
Yeah, but you're sexier than before the pregnancy, you know.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Yeah, man. You see, the giving birth kind of release a special thing inside of you, you know.
Okay.
Ask Dr. Christian and son. Yeah, man.
I will ask.
And you have an aura. Some people with gifts, and I'm not saying I'm one, they can actually. Each person has an aura around them. It's when you watch a cartoon and you see some people aura blue, some people aura red, and some people, yeah man, everybody has an aura.
So I have an aura?
Oh, you have a wonderful aura. You have a very colorful aura, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, my love.
Well done.
Thank you, sweetie. I know you have to get back to your work now. Thank you for taking your time out.
Pleasure is mine.
Yeah, I absolutely love you.
Love you too.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, guys.
Good
See
luck.
you on the next episode of Modern Mommy Diaries. It's your Queen Diva, Miss Kitty, and the wonderful...
Mrs.
Wilkinson.
Mrs. Kitty.
Oh, Mrs. Kitty, sorry.
Mrs.
I stand corrected, sir. Mrs. Kadeen Wilkinson. Thank you, Mr. Wilkinson.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I love you.
Love you too.
Mwah.
Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
This season, I have some very interesting mommies that I'll be having on the show. As a matter of fact, some of them didn't even know were mommies. Modern Mommy Diaries.